Hey guys, Nagraj here. Welcome back to my channel. If you are new for my channel, please do subscribe. Today topic is collection. And in this video, we'll see what is collection, why it is called collection framework, and what are the interfaces and class involved in. And as a fresher or a newcomer for this Java, so why I should learn this collection concept, and what is the importance for the developer, why developer should learn about these collections, or the way developer should aware of these collections frameworks. So these informations we will discuss today, and hope please be there till the end of this video. Hopefully this will be more useful for you. So collection, the name itself indicates the collection of something. So collection of the object here, or you can say collection of individual object represented as a single unit. The framework is nothing but it is a blueprint or a structure provided to code effectively, so that we can able to maintain the code properly, or we can reuse the code properly, or to make the user friendly for the developer. Because of this collection framework, it reduces the developer effort while coding, because most of the methods or classes or interface are readily available in the collection frameworks, so that these methods are already tested, validated, and it is approved. If we use this collection method effectively, so code quality will be improved. As we said, it's a framework. We should be there is a reusable methods or class, or the ready-made class or methods are available, so we can use those methods so that the maintenance of our programming code will be very easy. As I said earlier, right, why as a fresher or a developer should know or should aware of this collection framework, because there are many existing methods or logic already they are written in the proper way, are written already in the collection frameworks. We can make use of those existing methods in our coding, right? So instead of using these methods or classes, if you write our own method, right, so there will be we'll write a number of methods, and it will be mess up with some other method, and again the code quality, again it will be someone has to review it, right? So code maintainability, everything will be difficult. So only way we can make our code more stable and effective way by using these collections existing methods or framework, or we can use the collection concept. So as the collection framework has their own predefined method, well tested and validated, so we can use those methods for our programming, so that the fresher or the developer should aware of these collections, so that they can utilize these methods effectively in their code. Okay, we'll see the interfaces or architecture of the collection framework, so you'll be more clear on this. This is the interface for, as I mentioned earlier, there are two main root interfaces of the collection classes, right? So that is, one is for collections and the map interface. So first we'll see the collection interface. So this is under java.util package. So this is the collection which you can see here. This is the interface, collection interface, which is the root interface of the collection class. So on top of this, okay, so here I mentioned whichever the blocks which I mentioned with this line, that is the interface, and with this color is the class. That means iterable, collections, list, queue, set, dequeue, and reset are the interfaces, and array list, linked list, vector, array dequeue, priority dequeue, tree set, hash set, and linked hashes are the classes. The dark arrow mark indicates that it's a extended, okay, and dotted arrow mark indicates it's implementing, because so interface to interface we not possible to implement something, only we need to extend. So dotted line indicates we are implementing something. What's the difference between the extends and implement? So main difference is, okay, extends indicates that we have already some set of code available, set of methods. Suppose in easy way I can say it is some method is already available in the iterable. I need to take the same method into the collection class. It is just nothing but the inheritance concept. We are extending the data from the iterable to the collections. Similar, we have list, queue, and set. So these three interfaces are extended from the collections. So collections already we have some data. So these data, as it is extended to the list, queue, and set, so these whichever the methods available in the collections we can able to take in the list queue. That is also available in the list queue and set. Okay, again the set is extended by the sorted set. So again, all the methods or the fields which are available in the collection and set, they can able to extend in the that is available in the sorted. Similarly here DQ is again the interface. It is also extended. The queue is already extended from the collections, and queue is extended by the DQ. So the data or field, the methods available in the queue able to take in the DQ interface. Again, what about the implementations? See, implementations means there is a different concept here. From the interface, we are implementing to the array list. That means already some methods are declared in the list. There is no implementation. So in the interface concept, you should aware like, so methods are not implemented in the, they have declared in the interfaces. Those methods are implemented by the classes which is implemented from. In this example list, we have declared some methods. So these methods should be implemented in the array list, linked list, and vector, because these three classes are implements the list interface. Similarly here array DQ implements the DQ. That means the method which are declared in the interface DQ, that should be implemented in array DQ. Similarly, we have a set interface and sorted set. These hash set and linked hash set should be implements all the methods of the set, because it is implemented from the set interface. But see here, there is a vector and the stack. These two are classes. Again, we are extending it. It is not an implementation, correct? Because already method available in the vector class, that should be available in the stack, because we are see the difference. So from interface to interface, you are extending. From the class to class, you are extending, but from the interface to class, you are implementing. Okay, you should remember this. Maybe in the interview, they will ask, can you name some of the interface available in the collection framework? Then you should aware of, you should tell like list, queue, DQ, set, and sorted set. These are the interface. And array list, linked list, vector, these are the hash set, linked hash set, tree set, priority DQ, array DQ. These are the classes. They will see most of the interview, they will ask you to write this diagram, whichever is listed here, the interface and the classes. There are some other interface and class also, but for your purpose, for these are the basic. If you draw this much diagram and this information, that is more than enough for the interviewer, and you should be able to explain that what is the dark line and dotted line, and why it is interface, why we are implementing, and why you are extending. Because why you are extending, because the interface to interface we need to extend, class to class we need to extend, and from interface to class we need to implement, because we are implementing the class which is available in the interface in the implemented class. So this much is enough for the collection frameworks. Then we'll move on to the map interface. Again, similarly as we discussed, there are two main root interfaces, one collection interface and map interface. In the map, you are implementing the hash table and hash map, you are implements, and these sorted map are extended, because these three are the interface available in the map interface. Okay, and again the tree map, it is implements from the navigable map. These two are this map interface and collection interface. These two are different interface, but these are same package, like that is java.util packages. If in an interview, if they ask regarding the collection and map interface, if you read these two diagrams, it is more than enough. They will be, since this collection concept in the Java is a huge topic. Okay, so in this video I don't want to include all the information. Let me make it short, this video. What is array list, what is linked list, what is vector? So these, what is list, what is the difference between list and set? So these will be discussed in upcoming video, so that it will be more clear for you. In the Java interview, 5 to 10 questions that should be based on the collection concept. So this topic will be very easy, and it is easy also if you, so I will cover one by one in the upcoming videos. I think you got some basic informations on the collection, why it is called collections, what are the different classes and interface available in the collection. So I think that's all for today. And thank you guys. Thanks for watching this video. If you have any doubt, please do let me know with the comments. If you like this video, please hit like button, or if you don't like, please hit dislike button, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.